Jaxson, how has these kind of couple weeks been since the Egg Bowl, but now back into kind of a game rhythm here?
Yeah, it was good just to have some time to just kind of reset on some things and kind of just regroup everyone back together. Obviously Coach signed another contract, so he's been able to stay, and I think that we're all really excited about that. And with finals and all that, it was good just to be able to focus on school. But these last few days getting back, it's been a blast, and there's a ton of energy and guys flying around, so it's been really fun at practice.
Jaxson, you've got guys entering the portal trying to figure out if they're going to play in the game or not. You've got staff changes. You mentioned finals. Is it hard to stay focused right now with everything that's going on?
I mean, maybe a little bit. It's just kind of the world that we live in now, just with the transfer portal and everything like that. But I think it's a cool opportunity for guys that they're able to go into the transfer portal but still be around and practice with us and develop their skill sets. And we're all super tight off the field, so it's just fun having all the guys together.
When Luke made that announcement about entering the portal, did y'all kind of talk about it, or just kind of how's that been since y'all kind of know he's going to move on after this?
Yeah, me and Luke are really good friends, and we've had a lot of time just to be around each other and kind of just strengthen our friendship and go through the whole year and just talk through things. And it seems like every day we're just goofing around in the locker room or just talking about things off the field. So like I said, me and him have a really good relationship. I remember when he got into the portal, he wasn't really sure if he was going to play in the bowl game, and he's busy with a lot of other things. A lot of schools want to contact him and stuff. So, but we kind of have to have a backup quarterback, and I talked to coaches about it that I wanted him to play. So I had to talk with him, and I was just like, bro, I want you to come back, finish this thing out with us. We'd all love to have you around. I know that I'd love to have him around. So it's been good to have him around the last few days.
Jaxson, you alluded to Lane signing a new contract and everything, but before he did that, you actually came out and said you were going to be here again. What has Ole Miss meant to you, and why did you come forward and say that?
I just felt like there were some questions surrounding it. Some of the guys on the team, there's always rumors that fly around, no matter what, like whatever I say or whoever anybody says. There's just rumors out sometimes. So I think that my relationship with just the community of Oxford and Ole Miss is just, it's kind of been on a roller coaster a little bit. Just coming from the West Coast, it's a little bit different atmosphere, and it's taken me some time to get used to. But I've really found a joy of being here. I've loved the people, and I've loved the support that this community brings along with it. And I just feel like this is like the best place for me to be, where I'm able to focus on just developing myself as a person off the field. And then just on the field, there's not a ton of distractions, and everybody surrounding the community is so focused on football and just athletics that they really want everybody to be great. So I love that part of it, and I really wanted the guys to know that this was the place I wanted to be.
Jaxson, you kind of touched on it there. You're taking a little bit to kind of get used to everything kind of here. How long do you think it kind of took kind of through the season to kind of feel a little bit comfortable, on the football field, in the classroom, and just in Ole Miss in general? I remember talking to my mom about this. I think it was like probably a week before we started fall camp. That was like the time where I really started to settle down and settle myself in. I kind of was able to find my crowd of just the teammates and the people that I wanted to be around outside of the football field, and I just I really found joy in where I was at, and I think from then on it's just progressively gotten better.
Lane said there was a couple guys he had conversations with about opt-outs, but everybody is committed and back. And a couple of, obviously Nick and Jonathan would be two of those guys. What does it mean to have all those guys in your unit wanting to finish this thing out?
I love it. I think it just shows it's a testament to them as people that they want to start things with everybody and they want to finish it with everybody, and they're a part of something that they prove is bigger than themselves, and they got something to prove every time they step on the field. And for this bowl game, I know that they want to go out with a bang and they want to light it up. So it's been a blast.
I'm going to ask you to look forward a little bit to next year, and obviously Luke is leaving and Kincaid is probably not going to be here. You're going to maybe have to be in a mentorship role for a young quarterback coming in. Are you prepared to make that change and do that?
Yeah, absolutely. I've had my talks with Coach Weiss and Coach Kiffin and kind of just my approach going forward. And I feel like I've really started to, develop that these last few weeks. And I'll just say that so far in this, this bowl prep, I've really tried to, take that part of my role as a quarterback and, hold everybody to a high standard, including myself. And, I know that that's come with the position, and you can't have a great team without a quarterback who's a really high-end leader. You saw it with Matt from, how he started his career here and then how he ended it. He took over the team, he took over the whole program. So, I understand that role, and that's something that I'm going to progressively, push myself to be better at.
Didn't really ask you this after the Egg Bowl, but now just kind of having the time to sit and think, how do you feel your game has transpired, changed from September to now?
Yeah, going back and just watching the tape, I feel like I finished the year playing my best ball. I was able to see the field, and the whole game started to slow down a little bit for me. I was able to, learn some from my mistakes, and I thought that I was really effective, really efficient with, my eyes, my timing, and all that stuff. So, and then going to these last few practices, I feel like I've been on point. So, I'm just feeling comfortable. I think that's the biggest thing.
I guess kind of to that end, how important is the bowl game then for you to kind of keep that momentum going, I guess both personally and, with the finish to the season that you guys had, ending on a positive note?
I think it's extremely important. We have some guys that are going to be leaving us, and I think that this is just a big boost to get us ready for next season. With some of the things that we need to fill, with some of the spots from the transfer portal and those guys being able to watch us, I think that's huge. And then just building up our confidence, bouncing back from our last loss and kind of how we finished out the season, just not on the right note. We want to really propel ourselves into next season with, a lot of energy and a lot of excitement. So we're really taking that approach and taking it one step at a time because we know it's really important. Thank you, Jaxson. Thank you, yes.